Hello and welcome to my channel. So in this video, I'm going to be doing a reading and a talking through of the astrology for this weekend coming up. So from Friday to Sunday. And I also want to talk, about the astrology first. So we've got a really, really big weekend of astrology. And it feels really important to talk about that before I even get into any kind of reading. So first of all, today on Friday, it's Friday today, we have Pluto squaring Mercury. So Mercury is the planet of the messenger of the gods, and Pluto is the planet of the underworld. So really what this transit is asking of us is to be very, very honest with ourselves. It's all about communication. And it's all about the unseen realms. So it's asking us to reveal some truths. And with the context of the other astrology, it's really very much asking us about what are we not stepping into? What are we not where are we holding ourselves back? So it's really asking us to step into this new level. We've been having this for quite some time now, but it's very let's get really honest this weekend. That's what this weekend is really so much about, and revealing. It's all about the revealing underneath in the shadows. So also on Sunday, and I'm skipping ahead, but it feels like important to go to Sunday, Mars is going to be conjuncting the North Node. So the North Node is our soul's purpose, right? Where we are going towards in this lifetime, what we are here for, the bigger, why we came here on this earth at this time. And Mars is like the courage, drive, passion. He is really pushing us to see what our true purpose is. And it's so much going to be about going towards why we are really here. So revealing truths, revealing what is not serving us anymore, going towards what we're really here for. And then also on Saturday, we've got Venus is it conjuncting Uranus? Yes, sorry. So with Venus, we have the planet of love, pleasure, beauty, very feminine. And Uranus is the great awakener. So it feels very much like a feminine awakening. Okay, so it doesn't mean you have to be a female, but it's the feminine parts of us that are being awakened. So it could be your feminine gifts. And I feel like for some of us, I know me certainly, I'm really, really feeling this energy so much. Oh my gosh. It's really asking us to step into our feminine gifts, what we came here. It's because we're living in a culture that's so masculine, right? It's so the need to make money, and these kind of very ambitious, but in a way that's very I want to make this amount of money, I want to do this, I want to do that. Whereas Venus is what lights me up, what gives me pleasure, what brings me joy, what when I do it just fills me up with so much just energy and joy and just energy. When you do something and it energizes you, that's what this weekend's really asking of us, is to kind of reveal what actually lights us up so that we can go towards our true North Node soul purpose stuff this weekend. It's just so much, it's hard to articulate. I'm sure more's gonna come out in the reading. But I'm telling you, personally, I am feeling this so intensely. I've been pulling cards for myself. It's all been transformation, death, falling. I've pulled the Tower card as well. If you're not familiar what these cards are, it basically means everything is falling away, so that we are being pushed and pushed and pushed towards why we are really here. And it's time to stop playing small. We are here for a reason. We need to step into this. And this weekend is very supportive of that, but we have to choose it. We have to choose. It's not just going to happen unless we are willing to go there. Jupiter is also going to be helping in terms of opportunities and new things coming in. So if you're wanting to leave something behind, new things are going to be coming in if we are open to this. Whew. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pull some cards around the energy for this weekend. So looking at Friday through to Sunday to see the general energies. One's fallen out already. That was fast. I'll show them in a second. Okay, that one's come out. Oh my gosh, she's lovely, lovely, lovely. I love this so much. General energies for this weekend, please. Oh my, so many came up. That's the one. Okay, what did I just say about tower moments? Sorry, all the cards have just flipped upside down. Bear with me. All right, so here we have Wheel of Fortune, Jupiter's card. You can see there the little Jupiter glyph. Things are changing. I have pulled this card about 1,000 times this week, it feels. Obviously not 1,000, that's ridiculous. But I have pulled this card maybe 2 or 3 times. And it's very like, change is happening, opportunities are coming in, things are changing. Whether we want them or not, it's happening. So the Tower. The Tower is also, if you might not know this, but it's Mars's card. And when I did the reading earlier this week, I did a week ahead reading as well. And I remember in that reading, the 2 of Wands came up, which is Mars in Aries, and Mars is in Aries. And I was like, this is going to be a really significant energy this week. And lo and behold, here it is again. So this is a super significant pushing us towards why we are here. I know I'm repeating myself, but this is so important to say. And the Tower is here because the Tower is going to help us remove anything that is not in alignment with why we are actually here. I often feel like the Tower gets a bad rap, like people get a bit freaked out by it. And I kind of understand because the artwork is a bit crazy. But I actually love the Tower because the Tower is always like shifting things out of the way and helping us. It's not here to hurt us. It's not here to scare us. It might feel scary, but it's like, it's not, it's ultimately here because it knows that we are here for more, that we're not here to settle for the breadcrumbs. Like it's so much about like that this weekend, like not settling for less, having more. We're allowed to have more. We deserve to have more. And then we've got 6 of Wands victory. Again, like we are here to get what we, how do I want to put this? We're not here to play small. This is not a playing small card. It's Jupiter again in Leo. Leo is big. Leo is loud. Leo is like, look at me energy. Like we're here to be lead, and it's a leader. We're here to lead. We're here to lead in whatever way that shows up for you. But there's no playing small anymore. There's no playing small anymore. Oh, I love this. Okay, so potential challenges for this weekend. I'm already picking up on stuff without the cards, honestly. But we'll talk about that in a second. Oh, we've got 3. Is that a bit too many? I do feel like one of them is looking at me, but I'll just put it back. See if it comes back out. Oh gosh. Again, this is so jumpy. Oh God. Right. Right, start it again. One potential challenge, please, for those watching. Yeah, I've seen that one again. Okay, so interesting. This card again. So, you know, I was talking about before in the reading that I did earlier this week, it was this card. Again, I think Mars is going to be challenging us this weekend, right? So, and I feel like the other thing that I was getting through as I was shuffling the cards, thank you, is that we might be feeling quite exhausted. Like this card is very much about charging forth, going ahead, pushing forward, right? But with it being in the challenge, it feels like some of us have been working really hard. I think a lot of us, honestly. And there might be feelings of like, I'm really tired, like I am exhausted, I want to rest. But it's like, it's not saying that there's no time for rest this weekend. It just feels more like, but there's no avoiding this weekend. It's like, that's what it is. We need to stop avoiding the truth. And I really want that to land, because for some of us, we know we've been ignoring. We know, you know, and this is like saying Mars is going to push us in that direction. We need to listen. But yes, it is, we are tired as well. There is a feeling of tiredness for sure. Okay, so the best part of this weekend, please. I mean, if there wasn't enough best parts as there is, to be honest. Gosh, it's so junky. There it is. Seen this card a few times as well. Okay, so here we've got the art card. So it feels like to me, this kind of also came out in the challenges, which is interesting. So like, you know, there was a few that came out and this was one of them. So in this card, if you look at the card, it's very much about balancing the masculine and the feminine. That's always what I think this card is. It's about alchemy. It's about balancing these two energies. So there's a real need in amongst all of this to create some balance. And I really do feel that's very true. Like things have been so, again, there has been a sort of intensity. It's been a bit of a mixture this month again. But we're really like being called to integrate both of these sides. We've got lots of Venus energy on Saturday and we've got lots of Mars energy on Sunday, and it's about integrating what really lights us up, what brings us joy, what brings us pleasure, with the drive to actually see it through. Okay, some guidance for this weekend, please. All right. Again, too many cards came out there. Guidance for this weekend, please. Love that. Okay. Six of Swords. Moving into smoother waters. Trusting where we are being led. Yes, because in traditional tarot, this is a picture of a man on a boat, and there's someone in the boat as well, but one of them is steering the boat and sat in the boat, and it's moving away. Right, okay, so it's moving away from things that aren't serving us into territory that is. And it's very much about like traveling and moving away from something that isn't serving us anymore. So we're being asked to release whatever is keeping us in this sort of like the tower is here because for some of us, we've not been listening. And it's now saying like, we need to trust where we are being led on this boat, on this journey. Like we are going towards what it might feel scary. And it might feel like, yeah, but what if I can't do it? What if I can't live up to it? What if? And it's like, no, like this is it. This is it, right? We have to do it. We have to take the leap. We have to go forth. Oof, yeah. Okay, so I'm also going to pull from the Angel Guide Oracle by Kyle Gray. And if you like this deck, either decks, they'll both be in the link in the description below. So, some additional guidance for those watching for this weekend. There we go. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, it makes sense. More guidance, please, for those watching. Yeah. Get one more card. Ooh, hello. Oh, lovely. Okay, so the first one I got, inner child healing. Yes. I feel like that's what the astrology today is really helping us with. Mercury squaring Pluto, revealing the shadow, right? I often feel like inner child healing and shadow work kind of come together, because it's where in our childhood is where shadows are formed, right? Because I'll try and explain this a bit better, as easily as I can. So when we're children, we learn certain things are not okay from our caregivers, from society at large, from school, various places. And we learn certain things aren't okay. And that's when things go into the unconscious. It's like, let's say you were, too loud, and we learn it wasn't safe to be loud. I keep using that example at the moment. It seems like maybe that's the thing people need to hear. Or being seen, like it's not okay to be seen, okay to be big. This has been coming up quite a lot recently. Again, but that might not resonate for you. Whatever resonates for you, and whatever your kind of like thing that holds you back, things that trigger you. This weekend, we are being asked to really look at those things and to nurture the part of us that didn't feel safe to be who we need to be now in order to fulfill our soul's purpose. I'll say that again. So it's going to be really difficult for us to fulfill the purpose of our soul if we've still got a lot of very wounded inner child stuff that said it wasn't okay to be that version that we are being called to be. So if that resonates for you, there is healing to be done and looked at this weekend so that we can free ourselves from the shackles that stop us from being our true, authentic selves that we need in order for the collective to upright. Like, we're here for a soul collective mission, right? All of us have that. All of us have that. And I feel like in particular, it is about us rising with the feminine way of sharing our gifts. So that could be more like being your more witchy self, your more priestess self, your more spiritually guided self, if that makes sense. It's a bit of a weird way of putting it, but you get the point. Now, again, if that doesn't resonate for you, that's totally fine. But I think that for a lot of us, that is the calling right now. It's like, stop playing small. I cannot say this enough. I cannot say this enough. We have to stop playing small. If you know you've got something in you that people need, we need this, and you need this. And it will not only serve the collective, but it will serve you. It will light you up. It will light your soul on fire. Oof. Yeah. Okay. So some more guidance here. We've got earth and ground. Very much feeling this too. When there's all of this turbulence, right, with the tower being here, it can be very turbulent. The tower is very much about like things being uprooted, things being shaken up, things being like falling away, things crumbling away, things like being let go of. That can be very disorienting. So it's going to be really important for us to ground ourselves. And a literal way of doing that, for me, I find that helps a lot, is to go out for walks, to feel my feet in the earth, to do earthly things, right? Feeling our feet is very, very grounding. Even just putting your feet on the floor right now and just taking a few deep breaths and feeling the sensation of the floor beneath your feet. That's a really helpful grounding exercise as well. So just doing things so that we can come back to safety, come back to regulation, doing things that help you regulate your nervous system. So walking, breath work, they're the ones I really like to do. And humming, singing, dancing, these are all really regulating things as well. So just things to help you come back to earth and not feel like, whoa, this is so much. Because that's going to be really important. And then we've got blessings and abundance. Know that all of what you want wants you. It's all coming in now. We have to trust it. We have to step through the portal. We have to step through the portal. It's like it's right there, but we can only, like, it can only lead us to water. We have to drink it. It's really very much that. Wow, this is huge. I don't know about you, if you're really feeling this, but I do want to say with all of this as well, like, this is really supporting us. It's like, it might feel nerve-wracking at certain points, But just remember, this is happening for us, not to us. It's supportive. It wants the best for us. This astrology, it wants us to win. It wants us to be fulfilled. It wants fulfillment. And it wants, like, the more we step into who we need to be and what we are here for, the more we serve better and everybody wins. It's like the gift that keeps on giving, the generosity. Like, I just think, like, if we can really embrace it and grab hold of it, like, this could be such a powerful weekend when you will look back and, like, not even recognize yourself. Like, your life will look so potentially different. Like, it's got huge potential. And I'm so excited for it. I'm so excited to see how this shows up for everybody. Yeah, I think that's everything for this reading. Thank you so, so much for watching. I hope that was helpful. I hope it was inspiring. If you think someone else needs to see this, feel free to share it with them. Liking, commenting, subscribing, all of that stuff really helps the channel grow, and also just love to hear what's going on for you. So please do feel free to share your experience as well. Also, before I come off of this video, I do just want to say I've just done a interview with Claire Thackray. So some of you already know who she is, because I know you've come over here from her channel. We've just done an interview where, actually, interestingly, and sorry, this is such an interesting thing I've just realized. So I was really feeling the call in that particular interview to talk about how Claire has succeeded in her tarot business, because we both work in that. But she's been doing it a lot longer, and I just really wanted to, like, ask her questions. And I feel like with this weekend and people stepping into their spiritual gifts, this could be a perfect video for you to watch if that's something that's been you've been called to step into this sort of work, this line of work. So if that interests you, the video is in, I'll put it in the description as well, actually. But the video is up on my channel and on her channel. So yeah, we talk all about how she got into the business, and if that's something that you want to do for yourself, I would definitely recommend watching that. So once again, thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you all on the next one. Have an amazing weekend. I'm so excited. See you later. Bye.